Meantime, our next guest says these changes for Twitter will mean more money for the company, potentially. We welcome Lou Kerner. He's a social media analyst with Wedbush Securities. So, Lou, they were just talking about what this means sort of for the competition. But Twitter doesn't really have direct competition at this point. They do seemingly have all these little developers who've come out with different ways to interact with Twitter itself. So what is this move about strategically?
Well, I think it's about a few things. First, I think to begin with, it's a whole new architecture. So Twitter obviously grew so much faster than anybody could ever have anticipated.
Right.
Reliability was a problem. So now they've re-architected it. Reliability should be addressed. It's also about engagement. You know, it really started out more for, I think, kind of really technically savvy people. And as a result, you know, almost half the people who became members didn't continue on and become active members, and so I think they've redesigned it to make it a lot more engaging. And then the final one is monetization. I think that they've made it more of a destination site such that people spend more time there and they have the opportunity to create a lot more engaging advertisements.
Yeah, and in talking about engaging, we're looking at 90 million tweets per day. We have a chart here of the tremendous rise, the tremendous amount of tweets per day and the pickup since January of 2006. I mean, it literally just goes straight up a mountainside here. At the same time, in this presentation, Twitter also emphasized the way that people are interacting with the site. 78% of users use Twitter.com, but they were still worried enough that they saw traffic going elsewhere. Can Twitter really hold on to this part of their platform while expanding more into the realm of Facebook and the others?
I think if really from the beginning, Twitter's seen itself as an information network, less as a social network. But I definitely
more like
agree
a wire service
that things, that the lines are blurring. There's some things that Facebook does, like the games, you know, that you have on a social network that I don't think Twitter is ever going to do. And you have a lot of aspects about Twitter. I mean, one of the great things about Twitter is it's a way for me to communicate with the 5 billion people on the planet that I'm not friends with when some event happens around the world. So Twitter is really kind of the place where you go when something is really breaking. It's a place you go for information. That said, the lines are blurring.
And in the announcement, Twitter also said they have deals with 16 different media companies. They say money didn't change hands, but those companies are Flickr, YouTube, TwitPic, others. So why not have some sort of arrangement there? Why an alliance without, you know, revenue generation?
Well, I think it's a win-win for both parties. It's a win for the companies like YouTube, because the more people who Twitter YouTube videos, and even if they're looking on it on Twitter, the more likely they are to go to YouTube to look for things that they can Twitter about. They can also still click through and go back to YouTube. And at the same time, because Twitter is able to show those videos now, they're going to spend a lot more time on Twitter.com.